All right, we are ready to go. Thank you, Ms. Carla. Okay, welcome to the City of Santa Fe Special Park and Recreation Board meeting. Today is May 4th. May the 4th be with you, and it is 5:36 p.m. I will call this meeting to order. Roll call, Rebecca Martinez is here. John Morello.
Here.
Vicki Smith.
Here.
Nina Cedarberg.
Here.
Hannah McDowell.
Here.
And Kyle Jordan.
Here.
Rusty Schrader, alternate, is absent, along with Kara Campbell. And I guess we will roll into the invocation of Pledge of Allegiance. Mr. Morello, will you please lead us in the?
Heavenly Father, we come to you today asking for your guidance and wisdom as we begin this meeting. Help us to engage in meaningful discussion. Allow us to grow closer as a group and nurture the bonds of community. Fill us with grace as we make decisions that affect our community. We ask all these things in your name. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Okay, there are no citizens here, so we'll move on to business, old business discussion. Successes and lessons learned during the annual Easter egg hunt held by the Park and Recreation Board March 28, 2026 at Joe A. Tambrella Park. I think it was great.
I think so too.
I think it was wonderful. I wish more special needs kids would have showed up, though.
We definitely had a ton of eggs.
We had plenty of eggs.
Yes. And we got a ton of them donated back.
Nice.
So I think that we will be okay not ordering as many next year and reusing some of the stuff that we got back. But we'll evaluate that. We got some shelving donated to us to organize some of our park stuff. So whenever we get ready to put that up, then we will evaluate how many complete eggs that we got back, and then look at that when we get ready to start ordering stuff for 2027. Fair put out their dates, April 9th through 17th. Easter is actually March 28th next year. So
Nice.
if we want to go ahead and look at the date for that, then we can plan it,
Yes.
which would put us like March 20th.
Yep, March 20th. Ready, motion to have the Easter egg hunt March 20th?
I motion.
Second.
Thank you. Vicki first, John second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. 27. Y'all.
I know.
Okay. I think Belinda did you and Belinda did a fantastic job on the prize bags and all. I just think it was great. The bunny was good. He's already committed to come back next year.
Awesome.
Yep. He was wonderful, and I think that's just going to be the lay of the land. Like, we'll get these teenagers for a couple years, and then we'll have to round up another one. I have to get somebody else to fill in the spot, but he's already said he wants to come do it again next year.
Yeah,
So
he was great.
yeah,
I got really good feedback on him.
yeah. Anything else about the Easter egg hunt that y'all want to talk about? Okay, moving on. Consideration and possible action, replacement of playground equipment at Joe A. Tambrella Park.
Okay, so we got quotes back on everything. So I do want to let y'all know I have two sets of quotes. So one quote is with our $90,000 and the EDC's $150,000. So the total came out to $274,999. That is with both pieces of playground equipment that we picked out and the pour-in-place material. And so with that, we do not need the wheelchair ramp.
Awesome.
So it will be be roll-on capable. We met with College of the Mainland the other day, Seth and I did, and their fabrications department is going to be fabricating the entire wheelchair accessible swing for the Lions Club and donating that to us. And so that is going to be in the set of swing set area that is directly off the walking path, not where the playground set and the swing sets are. All of that is going to be taken out and going to be new playground equipment, but just where the swing sets are at, we're going to have them put the swing set there. But it will be made of steel, and so they're going to get it powder coated, but once it goes in, then it will be there permanently. And so we gave them a set of plans and let them know that they're able to work with it a little bit and get their fabrication guys to work with it a little bit, but it will be there for a very, very long time once it goes in. So we're excited about that. With the money that we have and that the EDC is giving us, we are about $34,999 difference.
How much?
$34,999.
Okay.
We're short about that much.
Okay.
But that's with the company coming and installing, removing everything that is currently there, and then getting everything in. With them installing everything and removing all of the other stuff, it ensures that we have the warranty and everything that we need with it. So looking at what we've got in the budget, I believe, if all the numbers are correct, that we have the money tucked to cover what the remaining is. We have also applied for a grant that we do not know if we are going to get the remainder of, and we won't know until after October 1st. If we do get that grant, then it would come with the money to get the covers that would go over everything so that the rubber would not be as hot, and then it would come with additional benches that also have covers over top of them. So fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed we get
We
that
hear
grant.
back something positive with that one. But if everyone is okay with that additional 34,000, then I'm gonna talk to Rudy and make sure everything is up to date in the budget to see what we have in our Parks Board budget for our park equipment, and then in our parks and maintenance in there, and then see what additional we need, and then we'll talk to the EDC to see what we have remaining, to see if they will be able to cover the rest of it in addition to the 150,000, and then we'll move that forward to council to make the purchase, since it is over all of our purchasing authority, and then hopefully we can get it on order and get it installed.
Hey,
Any discussion, a motion on that?
I make a motion to approve,
Purchase the park.
purchase,
equipment.
put the park equipment, the proposal that was presented by Georgia.
And the total of $274,999.
And the total of $274,099.
$999.
$999. Are you out of your mind? No.
I second that motion.
Thank you. Any opposed?
No.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Beautiful. There you go. Ta-da.
Thank you very much.
Yay. That was easy. Okay, moving on to number 3, discussion and direction, event details for the second annual Stars Over 6 4th of July celebration to be held by the City of Santa Fe and the Galveston County Fair and Rodeo at the Galveston County Fairgrounds, July 4th, 2026.
Okay. So, we started moving through everything. We sat down with the Galveston County Fair and Rodeo and let them know what we had planned after we met with you guys, and then we had an additional committee chair meeting after that, just kind of touch base and see where we were at. We were still soliciting donations and sponsorships. So far, we have not had any come back to us. So if you have any leads on that, please let me know. Our EDC director has secured performances for us. He will be opening the show at 4 o'clock. We have Jordan Tidings that will be performing. Trey with the Fae will be performing, and then the Maplewood Brothers will be the last performers that will be singing, and then we'll have the fireworks. So we have got, how many vendors signed up already?
9.
We've got 9 vendors signed up. We're doing indoor vendors and outdoor vendors. And so we've got a pretty decent mix so far that have come in of food and goods vendors. And then we'll start soliciting the pie baking contest once we get a little bit closer. So we know that we've got, if we get more indoor vendors than we had planned on, then we can reduce the size of what we have set aside. The area of the youth craft show
Yes.
is what we've got set aside right now for the pie baking contest. If we've got more interest in the indoor vendors, then we'll reduce the size of that by just a little bit to fit an extra vendor or two in for that, because that is more revenue generating than what the pie baking contest is going to be. Belinda had done some mock-ups for us to see if there was any interest in doing koozies, shirts, or stickers. So the koozies and shirts, our City of Santa Fe logo will be on, but the official logo is what we will be going with. When I printed it, it was right before we came out, so it's not in color, but if y'all want to look up the official logo on your phone for the 250, it's blue with the red, white, and blue.
So it's not gonna be this?
No, it won't be that one. It'll be, this is the official logo that's here.
Right here.
Yes,
And these are items we're selling?
yes. So the shirts, one of the things that we had discussed in our chair meeting was doing a pre-order on them so that we don't get stuck with an excessive amount of shirts.
Yes. Amen to that.
Staff and volunteers, you know, we'll have a good count beforehand. We'll
Yeah,
get
and we
our
could
shirts.
just do Parks Board or put our name over here.
Yeah, and then on our sponsorship form, it's got listed that prominent logo placement on all event materials. And so our platinum and gold sponsors will be listed on the shirts. And then our,
Is our shirt gonna look like this, or is it gonna look like this?
it'll have that.
Okay.
That was the one that we were advised to
I
go
did a
with.
mock-up of that. Do you want me to go print it? A shirt
If it's
with
quick.
that official,
Yeah, if it's quick to get to. Yeah, platinum and gold sponsors, 100% will be on the shirts. And then, depending on where we're at with silver, bronze, and community sponsors, if we've got enough room, those will be on there as well. It just depends on when we have come in and the time that they're coming in as well, whether we've already gotten the order for the shirts placed or not. So, that was something that I didn't make a promise to it on the sponsorship.
Yeah, so
one
we gotta
because I
follow
wasn't
through.
sure
Yeah.
at what time everything was gonna come in. The Fair and Rodeo was very generous to donate the livestock pavilion to us, so we do not have to rent the rodeo arena
Are
from
we gonna put them as a sponsor?
we're in partnership with them, so
Okay.
their logo will be on it, yes.
Okay.
So we do not have to rent the rodeo arena from the Galveston County Fair, or I'm sorry, from Galveston County. The mutton busting will take place under the livestock pavilion, and then the Galveston County Fair is partnering with us. Their head of their mutton busting and the Coastal Cow Kids will be in charge of the mutton busting, and that will start at 4 o'clock as well.
Sweet. Who is, getting, or is the Coastal Cow Kids getting the money from that?
A portion of it will go
Okay.
to them.
Okay.
And that is for us being allowed to use their sheep.
Yeah.
But really the only thing that they asked was for their logo to be placed on the sleeve of the shirts and for their logo to be placed on the tags for the kids.
Okay.
That was their only ask
Yeah.
in participation.
Sweet. Yeah, I saw, they did something, I think on Sunday.
On Sundays, they practice.
Yes, I was like, it was a senior mom too. I was like, I'm glad I don't have a little right now.
That's gonna be the logo of the shirt. That's gonna be the logo of the shirt.
That was the one that we were advised to go to use. That's the official 250 that was put out.
Official from like,
It's a presidential official.
Yeah.
Trump's passed that down.
Because if you drive through Webster, there's flags all over the city that look like that.
Oh, okay.
All over every city.
Yeah,
Why don't they
I
put out-
wish we would get more Santa Fe. I mean, stars over 6 type stuff, instead of that. Because, I don't know, it's cool, but are we having these done local, or are we ordering these out, or
No, we were planning on staying local.
really? That's the only problem with it when you get crazy. Design.
Yeah, we were,
You want the good shirt, iron on, or what those things are called.
yeah, we were planning on staying local with anything that we order.
Do we need the soft play stuff again, or
Sponsors
are we
would be
doing
underneath
anything
this.
like that?
Yeah, I'd like to do the soft play.
Do you want me to reach out to the same person, or did you reach out to somebody? I think I missed the last week meeting. I don't know.
So I haven't reached out to
It's
her
been
yet,
kind of crazy.
but it's actually Terry Dollars.
Well, we don't have
So-
under 6.
I got the inside hookup on that one.
Cool deal.
But I do need to find somebody that
So what are they getting on the sleeve? The
for a sponsor.
Southern Rodeo's getting attached on the sleeve?
I haven't asked them where they want their placement yet, or if they're just wanting, banners.
What are you thinking about the price on these shirts?
Well, that's why we were talking about doing a pre-sale to see what the interest is. Because depending on how many we order is gonna be dependent on what the price is. If I order 300 shirts, it's gonna severely discount the price, whether,
Yeah.
if I order 20, that's not really gonna be worth the price on them. So I know I had done, the price of what I had done for the final run, we got a really good deal on them, but I also ordered 500 shirts. So we're gonna get the official shirt out and then kind of get some feelers and see how many people are interested. And then,
And we'll be adding the sponsors to the shirt.
yes.
I talked with the guy that owns Foam Zone. And he said that, I was like, how does that work? Like if it's hot, like, and he said it's actually cooling. So, a lot of cities, use him, during the hot months for the kids, something the kids to do. It's like, it looks like snow, but it's not snow. So I told him I would, he was supposed to send me a quote, but I didn't go to the chamber today, so I don't know what it was, but I thought it'd be interesting for that and for the Christmas for both, so just another thing to add.
We have permission from the fair board to do like water slides and stuff. I don't necessarily want to go the route of water slides. The foam I'm okay with.
Yeah, I was thinking more foam.
How are these being priced
For which?
for any of them? We're selling them, right? The stickers, the koozies, the shirts?
So that was one of the things that I was looking for from you guys. If there is interest and you think that no one is going to buy anything, then we won't sell them. Shirts, I think, are a little bit more marketable for this type of thing because it is a big year. Generally, we try to keep it around $20, but like I said, if we do a feeler and we don't get any interest in it, and you can kind of tell when you do a Facebook feeler on it, if we have no interaction with the post, then we can scrap the idea. If we put it out and we get 150 shares, then we know that it's probably a good idea to start doing pre-sale. But that is one of the things that we're gonna do with this is if we get interest on the post generated, we're gonna do pre-sales on it and then have opportunities for people to pick up ahead of time or pick up at the site. But we're not gonna be doing an absorbent amount of on-site sales as far as the shirts go, the koozies.
I feel like koozies, you could have better luck, but it's still no alcohol event?
No, we are having alcohol. Galveston
I
County.
definitely think you can do koozies.
Yeah.
People
Now you're gonna have the only catch that that you're gonna have to talk to Fair. Cause they're gonna be selling their koozies too. And they're running the beer booth.
Yeah, but put your koozie table in front of it. I think it'll be all right if you did.
I mean, you could sell both of them.
koozies.
Well, and it may be a giveaway thing if we put both of them on there. And that comes down to sponsorships. If we have sponsorships for it, then
We'll give them away.
we can give them away. So,
So it would be a koozie sponsor.
That would be nice.
That would be a koozie sponsor. What, is there a koozie sponsor on the thing?
so we've got the communities,
It's in Pearland.
we've got the community sponsorship on there, but then we've also got just, custom sponsorship, so.
So we could, it's open to negotiate on the koozie?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, awesome. All right, and so we're gonna get the shindig started at 4 to 10-ish. 9:30 is the,
Fireworks start at 9:30 and they
So 10.
last.
Yeah.
What, 20 to 22 minutes?
yeah. Okay, awesome. All right, the chamber is having a parade. Lineup starts at 2, parade starts at 3, and it will end at the fairgrounds. The idea is to bring people to the event, and not have it separate from the event, have it be an accent, an added addition to. So, so we're gonna be doing that. So. Just a little heads up. I would like to have, I don't think we're gonna run into any issues, cause it only takes like 30 minutes to get from the VFW to the fairgrounds, and she had like, I don't know, 30 participants for the parade this year, and I asked her how long it took. But just in case, I would like to have a map in case somebody needs to go the back way into,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like the back way into Jack Brooks, and if they're mutton busting or whatever and they need to get to it, then they can go to the back way till the parade's over. But I don't foresee an issue. I just kind of wanted to put it out there that there's an alternate route into the park besides Highway 6.
So they plan
Have we
on,
talked to them about the 2004 entrance staying open?
the county?
Stays open all the time anyway.
Yeah, it stays open all the time.
Don't close it anymore.
Oh, they don't?
So what time
They
are
used
they
to have that
supposed
part.
to put in
I
the-
see, like, that was the.
I have the thing from TxDOT at the office. It's like 34 pages long, so I haven't read through it yet. I just got it at the end of last week. But I have a start time, a lineup time at 2, a start time at 3. So I would say probably 2:30. I don't really know. I haven't talked to Hitchcock. I haven't, it literally just, yes, you're approved, and that's as far as I got with it.
Okay.
So I don't know the details on it quite yet, but I will for sure communicate and work together.
What time are we supposed to be at the fairgrounds to help set up?
Open right now.
Okay. I can't remember when we started last year.
Well, last year we had to start a lot earlier because we were a same day pack in, pack out. But I don't anticipate us having to do the same thing this year since we are a little more involved with the venue. We do have, I'm trying to look for the exact time. We told everybody they could start coming in.
Oh, and the vendor?
Yeah. Vendors can start coming in, indoor vendors can start coming in at 1:30 and outdoor, but then food trucks are gonna come in a little bit earlier, 12, because they've gotta start getting set up for fire marshal inspections. But I don't necessarily need everybody on site for that. I would say probably 2 o'clock, just to be sure that we've got everything in place, but we really need to set up for shifts as we get a little bit closer because it was so hot.
And it was such a long day.
I was hoping
Such a
that this
long
year
day.
we would do shifts, so
Yeah.
I'm glad that's on the table.
It absolutely is, and we'll have more help this year. We're having a all hands on deck from staff as well. So we will get everything broken down, and then we've got fair board participation as well, and so that is extremely helpful.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we've got help this year. We're not gonna be struggle busing it, and we'll get our shift set up. And that way we can enjoy it and not have anybody fall out or have any issues.
That would be great. Do we want to do the glow sticks again?
Yes.
I was gonna say, that was, y'all know, you already know my story on that. That's been a thing in my family for a long time, so.
Yeah,
I can see the littles.
we were actually just talking, I was at the resale barn across the street and they had a bunch of them, and so I was telling her we'd probably need to run across and go buy them out while they have them on sale and just start buying them in droves. But that was the easiest thing and the kids loved it.
Yes, and you can see them when it's dark.
Dollar Tree has like packs in the tubes. I think they're like a significant bulk because I used to buy them for my business, and you can get them on the cheap. It's like $1.50 for a huge pack of them
Yeah, I think these had like 200, 300 of them.
for $4.
Sweet. Do it. Yeah. Okay, awesome. All right. Is that good? You good? All right, any further discussion on July 4th? Stars over 6. Is the, are we gonna have the sign, Clear Channel Media sign?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. And I saw, Marlena sharing it. Do we have anything yet, or are we waiting? Are we waiting to get some sponsors?
Carla will have a preliminary event up this week, and then as we get sponsors, then we're gonna do like they had done with Heritage Festival and start adding those and running special features on those as well.
Sweet, okay. Any further discussion? No? Okay, perfect. All right, moving on to new business, discussion and direction, future events to be held by Parks and Recreation.
So, I know that we had scheduled, Christmas for December 5th. I just kind of wanted to go ahead and get that on everybody's radar. And that is going to be the Christmas market and the Christmas tree lighting.
December 5th?
Yes.
Sir. And we will be at Runge Park this year.
Are we gonna budget for another tree?
I'm sure going to try, but I cannot make any promises.
Okay.
That may also be a fundraising donation-based type situation
Okay.
for this year.
Yeah, because those trees are like 20 grand, right?
Uh,
More? 50?
20 is on the low side, it just depends on, they're up there.
Okay.
Trees are not cheap anymore.
Okay, well, we can discuss that, I guess.
Go looking through a couple pastures out here in the back of town for a cedar tree.
He tried to get me to do that last year and I almost.
Tell Brandon no to $50,000. I'll be in that meeting.
Okay, so July, okay, so we have, you wanna go backwards from?
Yeah, so I was working backwards, so November is Heritage Festival, so we leave that one alone.
November what? Sorry, 14th?
14th.
And then Candy Trail,
Yeah, Candy Trail, we usually do it in conjunction with the high school, which is gonna be the 24th.
yes.
October 24th is Candy Trail. What do we do, 5 to 7? 4 to 7? 4 to 6? What did we do?
Earlier, I thought.
I think we had done 3 to 5.
I thought it was 3 to 5.
Okay, 3 to 5.
Candy Fest is 12 to 3.
Yeah,
So
we
it
always
was
do Candy Fest
exactly
first.
when
It was
the
back to back to
Candy
back.
Fest
Yeah.
ended.
Okay.
And then September, we generally try not to do anything because it's hot.
Yes. That's when we did the Behringer thing and I almost passed out.
Okay, you got Christmas. What did you say you had like on the 18th or something? What's in between the Candy Trail and Christmas tree lighting?
Heritage Fest.
Heritage Festival, November
Heritage
14th.
Festival. How can I forget the Heritage Festival? And what is that, Rebecca?
November 14th.
14th, thank you. God, terrible weekend.
So if we jump back to 2027,
Y'all.
so February is when we want to try to do Touch a Truck.
Yes.
We talked to Little League, and we want to try to avoid some of the issues that we had this last year with the parking lot issues. So February, they're not going to be doing any games or any tournaments. So they asked that if we're gonna book an event over there, that we do it during February, because they'll just be doing practice at that point. So if we would like to try to do maybe the 6th.
Hopefully they won't schedule their pictures on our Easter egg hunt either.
And so I did want to throw it out there. I know we have some gap months in there, and it's kind of hard because we've got fair and Houston Rodeo and everything else. But at one point, we had tried to talk about doing some kind of art in the park with a vendor market type of thing, and we hit kind of a weird spot where we're trying not to be hot or rainy or cold all at the same time. So I'm not looking for a firm date now. But if y'all wanted to think about doing a early evening market with some type of vendors and an art themed something or other, I would be open to suggestions on that. I talked to some other vendors at a couple of our past events that were also interested and had some connections with some people that put on, oh my gosh, what is the event in Galveston? Where you walk and wind?
Art walk.
There you go. Art walk. Walk and wine stuck in my head.
Yeah,
You know what?
we can call it that if you want.
That is a tremendous success down there.
It is. It really is. And with the way that we've got Tambrella set up, I mean, we could do something
Awesome.
very similar, and it would be easy. So, and we have built a good rapport with a lot of our vendors at this point that are very committed to coming back and doing events with us. And they have said that the more events we will host, the more they will come back and bring their friends. So,
What about like after the rodeo, like April 24th? As long as that's not prom weekend, we'll be fine.
yeah, we can do that.
Do you think that we would have some new park equipment by then?
27? Mm-hmm. We should.
Okay.
We better.
Yeah, I know, but I would just like, didn't want to put any pressure.
Well, I mean, I can't promise what the vendor's gonna do as far as getting it here.
That's why I kind of want to put it. So maybe, I mean, hopefully we have it before then, but if not, by then, and then we can kind of tie in.
I'd like to see it before Christmas, before, you know.
For official record keeping purposes, I'm not going to make a promise
That you-
until
yes.
I have a ship date on when it'll be here and be installed.
That sounds
Do we
good.
I know y'all must have talked, did you get a price on the installation?
$274,999.
Yeah.
And then the equipment, or is that with the equipment?
That's both pieces of equipment, the pour in place, and that includes the slanted access for the ADA accessibility, and then removal of the old equipment and installation of all of the new.
And that's with a
Warranty.
base of mulch, or
That's the pour in place, so,
it is,
yeah,
okay.
that's with what we want.
And what was it?
$274,999.
Okay,
What
275.
color did we end up going with?
Neutral colors. So it's like the browns and the tans and the greens. And so I did let them know that we have put in for a grant from a company to get funding for overhead shades and then additional park benches that also have overhead shades. But we won't hear anything back on that. They're going in for proposals now for the next budget year, but we won't hear anything back on that until after their new budget cycle starts.
What did we
Ours
have
too.
left over on that EDC?
We didn't have anything left over. I'm gonna be,
No, I mean, the leftover from the drainage projects, is this gonna, will this,
that's what I've gotta check.
okay, we're gonna, it's close.
So with,
$999 off.
yeah, $34,999 off, so I've gotta check with Rudy to see what was left over and Charlie, and then
So we're,
I've got some Heidi Hole money in a
I hear you,
couple
I hear you.
line items,
I think we can come up with 35,000 somewhere.
but we'll be able to cover it with what we've got.
Gotcha, great, that's very good.
It'll be coming back to
Council.
y'all on the 21st.
Yeah. I know this is gonna get through. Whatever we gotta do, we've gotta do something there. It's embarrassing.
Wait.
It's one of those things, you know, you try to keep a budget low and you try to, no new sales tax and all this, and that something gets left out. And you've known me, how long I've been in this Parks Department, we've been left out. It's nice to see something start doing, did y'all talk any about Rungy?
Okay. So tentatively, Art Walk, April 24th, 2027.
What do you think about a kids' Mardi Gras parade in the pavilion? Just for kids. I'm talking toddlers, kids, you know, and then have our vendors, just like y'all do. Like where you're thinking about the art walk out here at Tambrella, how we used to do the walk, the candy trail. Something like that, just something small for toddlers, young kids. Have our vendors, our local, you know, and just have it where they're not throwing stuff, you know, but handing them. Something just for the little kids, maybe the week before.
We can do like a bike parade.
I
Something,
just think to get in the spirit, because we always decorate up here. It wouldn't be hard, and I think you know, I think like our realtors and I think our vendors can get into that.
when does it fall?
It's worth just asking, you know, putting a feeler out there.
I don't know, because it's tied with Easter, so I don't know when it is next year.
When is Easter?
March 28th.
It's the
Well, you
2
got a
weeks
month.
prior to that.
Yeah.
So it starts, ooh, is it early?
It's early.
January 6th. That's starting the year right.
So Mardi Gras is what start when?
It says the season starts January 6th and Fat Tuesday is February 9th.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know about
That's wild.
that. That's,
Well, we would possibly tie that into our touch a truck then, because I don't like to do a bunch of stuff in January when we're just getting started, New Year.
Hey, that could be a super fun touch truck.
I mean,
That'd be
I
really-
feel like that would be,
The Mardi Gras, like the big trucks that they use down in Galveston.
Parade floats.
yeah, Carnes.
Thank you. Like I said, I can't think anymore, so.
We could do that. We get Mardi Gras themed touch truck. We just knock it out.
yeah, just have two, you know, you have bigger kids would go that, you know.
Mhm.
I don't know, it just,
Tentatively.
it'd be something, we don't do too much other than the Easter egg hunt, but that's real close too. We've gotta do
We
something.
got February, March, April.
Gotta do something about the Easter egg hunt this year.
I kind of liked your bike idea because, like, early on in the spring, the kids start getting on their bikes and stuff. So, like, a bike safety thing is fun. I do it in a couple of different neighborhoods where the police come out and give them bike safety before they go on, like, a little.
The Lions
ride.
Club does something like that too, I think.
And the police had done one.
They used to do it,
last
yeah, they give away
March.
bikes.
A safety car, they like give away.
I think it was in March.
Is it an annual thing they do?
We've done it we've done it, police association's done it, like, it's kind of like hops around to different, entities doing it every year. Somebody always picks it up and helps us out, helps out the citizens, but
Yeah.
it's never like
We used to
this
do, we had
one
a
group doing
separate
it.
one for, the bikes for Christmas, but you know how that's something, sometimes good things happen.
Yeah, okay, I think we're set.
Well, and like always, it's not a set list. Usually I leave that as a running one, but before we got too far, I wanted to make sure that we all had the same evaluation plan.
Yeah.
That way no one was blindsided.
Yes. July 4th, we don't have anything in August, we don't have anything in September, then we have October, November, December, February, March, April. I think that's fine.
Yeah, that's a lot of events.
I think that's fine. I mean, I was tying into chamber, but like, there's stuff going on every month, at least once.
When is the parade, Rebecca?
The July 4th, which parade?
No, your Christmas parade.
I haven't figured that out yet.
So this is a Saturday.
Yes, it's tied into chamber. The chamber does the Christmas parade on the Saturday, and
Are
we
y'all
normally
gonna
do,
have it the 5th, or y'all gonna have it the week before?
we're gonna have it the 5th. We're gonna
Oh,
figure it
yeah,
out.
that evening, okay.
We'll figure it out. I hadn't got that far yet. Let me get through what I got in front of me first. Which is July,
Job doesn't pay enough money, girl.
which is July 4th. And graduation.
Graduation, then July.
Graduation, then July 4th.
Do y'all have anything else on that one?
I don't.
I think that's a pretty good list.
I think that's a really good list. I think let's just cap it off there, ma'am. I'm done. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sound good to everybody? Let's not add any more to our plate. Okay. Let's see, summary of action items from this agenda. I think we had that. Request for future agenda items. When is our next meeting?
Yeah, somebody tell me that.
So we should be set for the 18th. I know y'all have a lot going on the 18th. So with the 25th, well, the 25th is Memorial Day. Is the 26th cohesive for y'all?
It's better than any of the other dates you have mentioned.
When is graduation, Rebecca?
The 22nd.
Okay.
It depends on which one you're talking about. I have graduation this Saturday as well for comm.
I'm good for May 26th.
I'm good for May 26th. I'll just be exhausted.
Me too, girl. It's okay. Yeah. We'll be exhausted together.
At least I'll have the 25th off. I will not do anything. Don't call me on the 25th. Nobody. I will have my phone off.
My kids will be hopefully coming back from the river.
They're going to the river that weekend?
Stress me out.
Why are they going? They're going to the river after graduation?
Memorial Day weekend. It sounds like a party.
By themselves because they're adults now.
Hey, in the 26th.
Oh, my.
Meeting already scheduled
What time?
at 7. Will y'all be done by 7?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're
We will be done out of here. You do not have to worry about us being in here at 7.
yay. Okay, so do I need a motion?
Good.
We're good?
I'll make a motion if I have to.
26 at 5:30.
Georgia, can we get an update on Rungy for the next meeting?
Yes, sir.
Just kind of keep everybody in the loop on what's going on.
Thank you. Okay. Anything else? Any announcements? No?
You know, no announcements, all this crazy, busy stuff we got going on, there's no announcements.
I mean,
Got prom, just had prom.
oh, well, yeah, I mean, if you want my
Yeah,
personal announcements, I got a lot. You want my list?
No, I just want to know, I want to know, what days or what, was stuff coming up, like what day's graduation?
So, comm graduation is May 9th. And then, everybody's invited to their graduation party on the 16th if you would like to come. We'll have food, water slide for the kids.
Come.
No, on the 16th at my house.
Oh. Well, what is Santa Fe's graduation?
May 22nd,
Are they having it here at the stadium?
yes. And then there's Project Grad that evening. I'll be up all night. And then I have several, grad parties on the 23rd. I will be dragging tail to.
Sound very good.
And then I have a Parks Board meeting on the 26th.
For the community.
Oh.
We appreciate you. Happy May summer.
Yes, Maycember, that's exactly what it is, Maycember. The Chamber's having our luncheon, and it's also the State of the City on May 13th.
Oh, that's right.
Mhm. Yep, y'all
I'm
need to,
coming.
y'all,
Just let you
well,
know.
you need to
Well,
send me an email or something.
Told Natalie, Natalie's supposed to get with you.
Okay. Yeah, State of
I've
the
gotta
City
make
on
my
May
first,
13th.
You're
You're gonna come to your first chamber
meeting.
meeting? Well, thank you, I'm
You
glad you're
betcha.
coming.
Hope the place don't burn down.
It's not going to, it's not
May
going to.
14th,
May 13th.
13th.
It's always on a Wednesday. It's always on the second Wednesday of the month. Unless otherwise notified.
State of the city.
State of the city. Yeah. It's gonna be good.
Well, you need to say the state of the city needs, we need park equipment before Christmas.
I'm not the one speaking. I mean, I'll be speaking, but I'm not the one speaking on the city's behalf that day, so.
I'll have to, I'll hand Brandon that note.
All right, sweet. Anything else? Nope. All right, motion to adjourn at 6:22.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Adjourned.
Good luck, everyone. Oh.
I'll see